Welcome to Let's Learn VGC 2018. My name's Chase, aka Chase Talks, and I'm going to be your host for this adventure. Now this is a series that I'm really excited to be doing, because I am personally a huge fan of the doubles format. Well, I am just a fan of Pokemon in general, because I like to play a lot of singles too, if you can't tell from all the draft leagues I posted. Now, what I'm going to be doing in this series is I'm going to be learning the VGC 2018 format with you guys. So I have played like no games. I played 0 games. I played 1 game to test my overlay before doing this series. But other than that, the first 3 games that are going to be in this episode, because I'm going to do 3 games an episode, because like if you go to a VGC tournament, you play 3 games against like one person. So it's like a best of 3. So I'm going to be playing 3 games in an episode, just to kind of practice that. It's not going to be against the same person, of course. It's going to be a random ranked ladder on Showdown. So I'm really excited to be doing this. I'm super excited for the team. I have probably the worst VGC team you could ever make. I did play a little bit in the 17, but this team is crazy. So hopping into our first Pokemon, it is going to be Kamiguru. As always, before I get more into Kamiguru, you can click the timestamp in the description, which will skip by the team builder. I'm going to use this team for a few episodes, and then I'll do kind of like a breakdown of it, and kind of do my thoughts. And before each episode starts, I'll let you guys know any changes. So if I change, like, looking at the Oranguru right now, if I get rid of Mental Herb, for example, I'll say that at the beginning of the episode, and I'll show its new set. So, getting more into Kamiguru, which is our Oranguru. It does have a Mental Herb with Inner Focus. Inner Focus is to stop it from being flinched. Mental Herb is get rid of the taunt, because this is our Trick Room setter. I'm going to be running a Trick Room team. It's got Psychic, Instruct, Protect. Now, this does have a bold nature with no speed reducing EVs. The reason for that is I want it to be faster than all the rest of my Pokemon under Trick Room, so it can get that Instruct off so they go second. So it's faster than my Mons under Trick Room. So it's going to be the slowest Mon that I have under Trick Room, and it's also going to be the slowest Mon outside of Trick Room, out of my 2 non-Trick Room Mons, which we'll get into later. So it's got Psychic, Trick Room, Instruct, Protect. I just split defenses. It's got a bold nature. It's got more defense investment than special defense investment, just to kind of live any hit, just kind of ensure that Trick Room goes up, and to just kind of be a little bit of a bully. I know poison types are really good, so the psychic coverage is always good too. So the next Pokemon we're going to be bringing is our SumoSlammer, which is our Hariyama with Guts, Flame Orb, Close Combat, Knock Off, Fake Out, Protect. Now this is our Fake Out user. What its goal is to flinch one of the enemy Pokemon, ensuring that I get the Trick Room up. So it does have 0 speed with the Brave Nature, 252 HP, which makes it super bulky. It's got 251 HP at level 50. This thing is a monster. 252 attack with 4 points in special defense to make it a little bit more tanky. This thing does so much damage. I ran a Trick Room team VGC 2017, and this was my MVP. I love Hariyama. It's so good. I've used it in Draft League and singles before too. I love Hariyama. It's a good Pokemon. And I mean, Guts users are just so good in general since the burn nerf. Guts users are just amazing. So I'm excited to be bringing back Hariyama to the format. The next Pokemon we're going to be bringing is our Luscious, our Mega Ampharos. Whoa. I almost said Abomasnow. It's definitely an Ampharos, though. Thunderbolt, Dragon Pulse, Hidden Power Ground, and Protect. It does get the Mold Breaker, and the reason I'm running Hidden Power Ground on it is so I can hit Levitate users. The Rotoms are common from what I know about VGC right now, because I learned a little bit about 18 before building this. It seems like the Rotoms are pretty common, so I wanted to have the HP Ground with the Mold Breaker to hit the Rotoms and like Tapu Koko, things like that. Then I have Thunderbolt, Dragon Pulse for stab, and I can also like Instruct Thunderbolts, Instruct Dragon Pulse to make those hit twice. This thing with 165 base special attack hits so hard. It's got 252 max special attack with the Quiet Nature bringing it down to 0. The rest of the points in HP. This thing's bulky. It hits really hard. I'm excited to use Mega Ampharos. And that is the first dragon on our team. And I say first, and you will see in a second. And you can see the spoiler bar up top. And our next Pokemon is the Shaka Zulu. Or Shaka Bulu, I mean. Shaka Bulu, Tapu Bulu over here. With the Figy Berry, I did decide to run a 25% berry on it, because Tapu Bulu, I did want to run kind of a bulkier Tapu Bulu, so it hits down and comes back up. I got it, the setup bulk up on it with Rock Slide, Horn Leech, and Protect. 252 in HP, 252 in attack. I've been really wanting to try a Brave Tapu Bulu. I've never tried a Trick Room Tapu Bulu before, so I've been wanting to try it. We'll see how this works with the Horn Leech. Yeah, and really just the games are going to tell if I'm going to change anything to this Tapu Bulu or not. And of course, I'll let you know the changes to Shaku Bulu as they happen. The next Pokemon on our team is Adele, the first of our two not Trick Room users, with its Focus Sash and its Beast Boost, of course. This thing is in Ubers and singles. This thing is so strong. It's Poison Dragon. Adele just goes up to everyone and goes, hello, and bust their face in. Sludge Bomb, Hidden Power, Ice, Tailwind, Protect. I decided to go with Timid Nature on this. 252 Speed EVs, 252 Special Attack EVs. My next two Pokemon are actually inspired from Aaron Cybertron Zang. He's a very good VGC player. I'm sure you guys know about him. Know a lot more about him than you guys know about me. But he's a great VGC player. I saw him use these two Pokemon, this Pokemon and the next one, and I really enjoyed it, which is what inspired me to make a triple dragon team. Why am I using 3 dragons? I don't know. I might be a crazy person. Oh well. But I'm super excited to see how it works. I don't know why I'm building a team with 3 dragons when fairies are so good. And you got like Hyper Voice, Spam, and Sylveon, things like that. I don't know why I'm using 3 dragons, but the Poison Stab is definitely going to help me out. Tailwind is to make me out of Trick Room even faster. I have a lot of negative speed natures, and Tailwind is just going to help boost me up. I decided to go to the Timid Nature, so I outspeed things like Alolan and Ninetales, things like that, just to ensure that I kind of outspeed everything with the 4 extra points in HP. And our third and final Pokemon is our third dragon, Dark EMZ with the Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, Fire Blast, and Protect. It's a max speed, timid, 252 attack, 4 points in defense because I wanted to have an odd HP stat. Hydreigon. This thing is a monster. I'm so excited to use Hydreigon. I've used it before in singles. I have not seen success with it in singles. I'm really excited to use it in VGC. I'm super happy to use it in doubles. I've never used it in doubles before. There are a lot of Pokemon here I've never used in doubles. I've never used Oranguru before. I've never used Mega Ampharos before. I've never used Tapu Bulu before. Well, I have used Tapu Bulu. I've never used Trick Room Tapu Bulu. And, of course, I've never used Adele. The Pokemon just came out. And I haven't played any draft leagues yet in Ultra Sun and Moon, so this is also my first real experience of competitive battling in Ultra Sun and Moon. And I'm excited to share that with you guys and to learn the format together. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut right now to end the first battle, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, now hopping into our first battle, we're facing off of a definitely not Mega Salamence. We got a second Adele, a Whimsicott that's definitely not going to set up Tailwind. And then we have a Raincore and a Tapu Koko. His team's so fast. I feel like I have to set up Trick Room. So I'm going to lead my Kamiguru and my SumoSlammer. And then the back, I'm going to go ahead and put my Luscious and my Shaka Bulu. So I'm just going to go ahead and go my Trick Room core. He leads his Adele and his Whimsicott. I'm just going to go for Trick Room, and I'm going to go for Fake Out on Adele. Good, so Adele went to attack. He went for Fake Tears. I get the Trick Room up, which is really good. And now I'm burned. I'm going to go for the Psychic on the Adele. And I'm going to go for Knockoff on the Adele. I'm going to double into it to take it out. Worst case scenario, I take out Whimsicott's item. He encores me into Fake Out. He's slower than me in Trick Room? That's crazy. How is he slower than me in Trick Room? 108? Oh, because he's Prankster. I didn't even think of the fact that he was Prankster. So I'm encored, so I gotta switch out here. So I'm gonna switch out into my Shaka Bulu to get rid of his terrain. And I'm going to, back. I'm gonna Protect with my Kamiguru. I'm gonna switch into Shaka Bulu to get rid of his terrain. I'm gonna Protect there. He tries to Fake Tears me again and doubles into me. Okay, here I'm gonna go ahead and Instruct my Bulu, and I'm going to go for Horn Leech on the Tapu Koko. So I'll hit it with 2 Horn Leeches. He actually switches into the Mega Salamence. So I'm actually encored, but my mental herb gets rid of that. I'm gonna go for 2. I almost clicked Rock Slide. I hovered over it for a second. I changed my mind. I have 1 turn of Trick Room left. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a Psychic on the Whimsicott. Or on the Salamence, because it's probably gonna Mega, and I'm gonna Rock Slide the Salamence too. They might protect to stall at the last turn of Trick Room, but that's okay. Nope, they're not. He's gonna go for a Hyper Voice here, because he decreased my defenses. But I take him out. That is so clutch. He's decreasing my special defenses so he can take me out here. I'm going to protect this turn. I'm going to switch back into my SumoSlammer. And the next turn I'm going to go for the Fake Out, and I'm going to go for a Trick Room. Damn. He Dazzling Gleams and predicts it. Predicted. Hashtag predicted. Alright, I'm going to have to go into Bulu here. Now that I'm not -1. I'm going to try and go for a Trick Room this turn, and I'm going to just go for a, I'm going to go for a Bulk Up. I don't think he has anything that can one-shot me. Oof, that hurts. Good thing I went for the Bulk Up that turn. So now I'm at +1. I'm going to go into Luscious. I'm not going to Mega Evolve because I don't want to take the extra damage. I'm going to HP Ground. And now I'm going to Rock Slide. Oh, he Encores me into Bulk Up. I'm okay with that. Kind of sucks at the same time, but I'm going to get so bulky. And the Hidden Power Ground. Oh, it just misses out on the KO. So close. I'm going to go ahead and Hidden Power Ground again. And I'm going to I got to go for another Bulk Up. Okay, I'm just getting more and more powerful. Not a big deal. I'm still going to live it even at -1. Ooh, now I'm at -2. Ooh, I don't live. That sucks. My Encore ended. I'm going to go for a Horn Leech on the... Actually, I'm going to go for a Rock Slide. He goes for Protect. He Encores me again. That's so frustrating. Prankster Encore is super irritating. I should have just doubled into that thing immediately. That was definitely the most irritating set that I ever faced. Oh well, we pick up a 2-0 loss in our first game. And really my first game of VGC so far. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the video until we get into our next match. Alright, hopping right into our third game. We have to face a Terrakion this time. Cool. Braviary, Gengar. We have a Suncore and a Tapu Koko. We got like 3 VGC 17s and 3 VGC 18s. Cool beans. The one thing about Gengar is it is weak to the ground. And I do have my ground, so he's got 3 things on his team that's weak to the HP ground. Really 4 things because of the Terrakion. So I think that Luscious can do good this match. I'm also not really liking Tapu Bulu. But I could lead Adele and Hydreigon and just see how good they do. But I think that Trick Room's going to really help me out here because of his Suncore. So I'm going to go ahead and lead my Trick Room. I'm going to lead my Hariyama, my Fake Out User, my SumoSlammer, and my Kamiguru. And then in the back, I'm going to have my... I'll go ahead and I'll put Luscious and Hydreigon. I'm going to bring one of my not Trick Room mons. Because I really think Hydreigon can do good this match. I almost led Adele and Hydreigon. I was talking about it. I almost did it. I could have just Darkium Z'd Gengar right off the bat. That would have been really good. I'm going to go ahead and Trick Room. And I'm going to Fake Out the Terrakion. And we'll see what he goes for. I could have gone straight for the knockoff to get rid of a Gengar's potential to Mega Gengar. Shit, I didn't even think about Mega Gengar. Now I'm trapped in here. He Sludge Bombs me. Not a big deal. I am going to get the Trick Room off, and my burn goes off. So now I'm going to go ahead and instruct my SumoSlammer because I know I'm going to be faster. And I'm going to go for a double knockoff on the Gengar. Even though it's not going to take the extra damage because it Mega Evolved, it's going to hit twice. And it's going to do... I just straight up KO it. The Instruct goes off, and I'm going to take off whatever item this thing had. It's going to get the Justified boost, which sucks, but I get rid of its Choice Band. So that in and of itself is good. Now we're going to see what goes out. He did opt in to bring the Sun. I'm going to go ahead and Instruct my SumoSlammer again, and I think I'm just going to go for a double close combat and try and knock both these guys out. I'll go close combat into the Terrakion. I'm just going to try and take them both out. Ooh, so I take out the Terrakion. He protects his Torkoal, which I would have just probably taken them both out if he wouldn't have done that. So his Lilligan's super fast now because it's got chlorophyll in the sun. I'm gonna go for. Oh, it says he left, so he might just be gone. Oh well, I'm just gonna Instruct into my SumoSlammer. I'm gonna go for a knockoff on the Lilligant, and I'm gonna click Claim Victory, and we'll see what happens. It looks like he just forfeits. Here, not seeing a win. Con. So yeah. Unless this guy comes out, I'll snap cut to when he comes back. If not, I'll just pick up the second win. We're 1-1 for the day, and we'll hop into the third match. Oh, it came back. And he waved and killed both my Pokemon. Oh my gosh, I did not expect that to come in. Man. Feels bad, am I right? I'm going to Mega Evolve and Hidden Power Ground his Torkoal, and I'm going to go ahead and Z-Power his Lilligant, just in case he protects. I just want to put his Lilligant in range for a Dark Pulse or something, for Dark Pulse next turn. He might have been calcing that Heat Wave, or he could have just straight up disconnected. I don't know. Eruption, man, this dude underspeeds my entire team. Torkoal is so slow, but I get a crit on the Hidden Power Ground, which is amazing. And wow, I actually undersped his Lilligant that did not go for Protect, but it does have the Focus Sash. Ooh, and it gets for a Quiver Dance, so it's going to be super fast. But I don't think it has anything that can KO both my Pokemon. I'm just going to go for a Thunderbolt and a Dark Pulse here, and he forfeits. So we do pick up our win actually, and that brings us 1-1 in the day. Now I'm gonna cut into our third match, and we'll see how we do in our third and final match of the day. All right, so now we're hopping into our third and final match of the day. We're facing against a Zoroark, a definitely not Mega Gross. Landorus I, so probably a Sheer Force. A Porygon 2. Actually, can it have Sheer Force? I don't think it can, because I don't think the wormholes give the right ability. So here, I think I'm just going to opt for a slow start. I'm actually going to do the same thing I did last game. I think that'll look really good. Maybe not Luscious. I don't really like Shaka. I don't like Shaka Bulu in this match. I like Adele a lot in this match, but I think it's going to be better going for Hydreigon in the back. Now he does leave his definitely not Mega Gross and his Sylveon. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Trick Room and I'm going to fake out the Sylveon, because I do not want to take a Hyper Voice from that thing turn 1. So I'm going to take a lot of damage from this Metagross after Mega Evolves for sure, but I don't think it's going to KO me. I do have the mixed defense Oranguru, and SumoSlammer is just super bulky, so I don't think he's going to take me out right away. But we'll see what happens. So he does protect with the Metagross. He does not Mega Evolve, which is good to note, and I get my Trick Room off, which is huge. So here I'm just going to go for the Instruct, and I'm going to go for the knockoff. I'm going to go for a double knockoff on this. If my knockoff takes out the Metagross, I'll get a knockoff on the Sylveon. If it doesn't, which it does not, so because it's a Zoroark, oh my gosh, he played me. It's a Zoroark, so I am going to Instruct here, and I'm not going to take it out. Oof, 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 the Zoroark, oof. Oh man, that was such a bad play on my part. And now my Hydreigon is going to be the fastest thing on the field, isn't it? Oh man, I just played that so poorly. I'm not going to Mega Evolve. I don't want to take that much damage from a Hyper Voice. I am going to Thunderbolt, and I'm going to Protect here, because I'm going to take so much damage from a Hyper Voice. Oof. Oh, I do nothing there. Double hyper voice? Why does he have hyper voice on the Zoroark? Is that a thing that people do? Weird. Alright, this turn I'm going to Mega Evolve and I'm going to go for Thunderbolt and the Sylveon. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to Dark Pulse the Zoroark because this Thunderbolt Mega Evolve should kill it. And this is the last turn of the Trick Room, so I'm not too scared. So I know he has Metagross in the background, which is probably why it didn't Mega Evolve turn 1. I have 1 turn left to Trick Room. I'm going to stall out my own Trick Room so that I can... Should I stall out my own Trick Room? Trace is my Mold Breaker. That's interesting. I'm going to go ahead and Protect with him, and I'm going to Dark EMZ this Metagross. Because I don't want this Metagross to... Oh, he protected! He protected! Sees that Dark Hole Eclipse coming. It's super effective. It does about half damage, which definitely puts it in range for my Dark Pulse. I'm going to Thunderbolt the Porygon too. And no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to Thunderbolt the Metagross, and I'm going to Dark Pulse the Metagross. I know I'm going to be faster, but in case I don't kill, Ice Punch does a lot of damage, but does not kill me. And I do take out the Metagross, which is huge. He's going to Ice Beam. That is enough to KO my Luscious, which sucks. This turn I'm going to Draco Meteor the Porygon 2. I don't know if it's going to take it out. Porygon 2 is super bulky. I think I might have lost this one. Oh man, that does nothing. Yeah, I definitely lost this one. Oh well, we're 1-2 for the day, which sucks that we're starting off bad. These were literally my first 3 games of VGC, and that's why I titled this series Let's Learn VGC, because it's literally me learning VGC 2018. I did play a little bit in VGC 17, but it's me learning VGC 2018 with you guys. This comp is crazy. Got 3 dragons on it. I don't know who in their right mind would build a team with 3 dragons, but I did. And I'm really excited to use it. And yeah, well, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe so you never miss another episode of Chase Talks. Until next time, this is Chase, signing off.